Minnie was practically bouncing off the walls, and not just because her new red shoes were extra springy. Today was her birthday, and it wasn't just any birthday, it was her marvelous manners party. Her mum, Mrs. Plum, believed that good manners made every celebration sparkle a little brighter. Minnie had invited her two best friends, Gigi and Wilson, and she couldn't wait for them to arrive. The doorbell chimed, and in tumbled Gigi, a whirlwind of glitter and enthusiasm. "Happy birthday, Minnie!" Gigi shouted, practically tackling Minnie in a hug. "Can we play with the new dollhouse now? And then can we open presents? I brought you the sparkly unicorn." Minnie giggled, a little overwhelmed. Mrs. Plum stepped forward, a gentle smile on her face. "Welcome, Gigi. It's so lovely to have you. Gigi, can you remember what we say when we enter someone's home?" Gigi blinked, her excitement dimming just a tiny bit. Then, her eyes widened. "Oh. Good afternoon, Mrs. Plum. Thank you for inviting me to Minnie's party." She even curtsied a little. "Excellent, Gigi." Mrs. Plum beamed. "And before we rush into playtime, what's the polite thing to do with your gift?" Gigi looked at the brightly wrapped unicorn. "Oh, right. Here's your present, Minnie. Happy birthday." She held it out carefully. Minnie took the gift, her eyes wide. "Thank you, Gigi. That's so kind of you." She remembered to make eye contact and sound genuinely grateful. She really was grateful. Just then, the doorbell rang again, and in walked Wilson, carrying a slightly squashed package. Wilson was a bit shyer than Gigi, and sometimes he forgot his words. He just stood there, looking at his shoes. "Hello, Wilson," Mrs. Plum said warmly. "We're so glad you're here." Minnie stepped forward. "Hi, Wilson. I'm so glad you could come." Wilson mumbled something that sounded like "HPY birthday," and then looked around for the cake. Mrs. Plum knelt down a little. "Wilson, dear, it's wonderful you're here. Can you tell Minnie, clearly, happy birthday?" Wilson took a deep breath. "Happy birthday, Minnie," he said, a little louder this time, looking up at her face. "Thank you, Wilson," Minnie replied, giving him a big smile. "And what about your present?" Wilson remembered to hand it over. "Here. It's a book." "Thank you, Wilson," Minnie said again, taking the book. "I love books." Even though it wasn't a sparkly unicorn, Minnie knew it was important to be thankful for every gift. The party was in full swing. The children played games, laughed, and had a wonderful time. When it was time for cake, Mrs. Plum brought out a magnificent rainbow cake with sparkly candles. "Okay, everyone," Mrs. Plum announced. "Before we eat, remember our table manners. What's the first thing we do?" Gigi bounced on her seat. "Wash our hands." "That's right," Mrs. Plum said. "And what else?" Wilson piped up, "Don't talk with your mouth full." "Exactly," Minnie cheered. "And always say please and thank you." As Minnie blew out her candles, everyone clapped. When Mrs. Plum began to cut the cake, Gigi leaned forward. "Can I have the biggest piece? The one with all the blue frosting? Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye."